Welcome back. As you could see on the title, today we're going to speak about Rocio and Mara. I'm going to give you guys again my honest opinion on their breakup. If you're new here, my name is Rabia Mukansoro. I am 30 years old and I live in Manchester. As you all know, public service announcement, Rocio and Marwa have broken up. At least Rocio announced her separation from Marwa on the internet. She announced her separation from Marwa publicly on YouTube. I analyzed the video. I don't want this video to be negative or I'm coming for Marwa or for Rocio. I don't want any of my content to be negative. I just want to look at the positives and give you guys my honest opinion, or at least what I think. She made a video saying that she left the relationship because she felt abandoned. She felt like she had no voice in the relationship, and at some point she felt lonely on the journey. Why she said that she felt abandoned is when she gave birth to Maisha, their son, she felt like Marwa was not really hands on as she thought that he would be. So that's number one. Two, she said that she didn't feel she felt like she had no voice in the relationship. Basically, she said when Marwa was making big decisions, for instance, like the horses, the horse business, and the farm, she said she had no voice. Anytime she advises Marwa, is like, no, you're against me or you're against my ideas, etc., etc. So she felt like she had no voice in major decisions. Number three, she felt like she felt lonely in on the journey. So I think when she says she felt lonely, is probably Marwa. That's the thing, when you make videos randomly at a location, people come and disturb you. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. He was nice. So she felt like she was lonely. She didn't really go into why she felt that she was lonely. However, I can understand if she felt lonely or she felt that she wasn't seen. You know, as females, we want to be seen, we want to be heard, we want you men to involve us in your decision making. If you don't involve women or your partner in your decision making, it feels like, so why am I here? There is no union. Why can you not at least hear out what I want to say and then make your decision? But I want to be seen, I want to be felt, and I want to be heard also. So it could be that that's how she felt. She didn't feel. She felt like she was not being seen, she was not being heard, and she had no voice. And another thing I believe also is a culture difference. To remember, they actually quite, I think after a week or a month, Rosie already went to see Marwa in Kenya. She did also mention that there was a time that she was recording a video and Rosio's no, sorry, she was recording a video and Marwa's mom, Conrad's mom, came in and asked her rudely, when are you going to have a child, or when are you going to give me a grandson or a granddaughter? Let me break it down. In African cultures, a lot of African cultures and Jamaican culture, Caribbean culture, this is very normal when your mother-in-law will come to you and say, when are you going to give me grandchildren? You know, this is very normal. It's Don't take it out like, oh, she doesn't like me, etc. Is normal, is absolutely normal, and I know majority of you guys will agree with me. She also said that, oh, Marwa was cheating on her, which I don't believe. How can Marwa be cheating on Rocio while they're 24/7 together? Unless maybe he was entertaining other women, which is also classed as cheating, I believe. I believe if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be speaking to no other sex unless I am aware and unless I've met this person, you've introduced me to this person. If not, no, you don't have the right to entertain no other woman. You don't have the right to send no other woman money or what so. It's just me and you unless I'm out. And Marwa also made it very clear that he didn't cheat on Rocio. He made it very clear to his subscribers, I didn't cheat to Rocio, and how can I cheat on her while I'm 24/7 working in my compound? I'm either here or I'm either there. How can I cheat on you when I'm 24/7 with you? So yeah, and then what he also mentioned is, he didn't really mention it directly to her, it was more indirect to her. He said people should be less selfless. With other words, he's meaning people should be less selfish, not to think only about them. And people should be less selfless. With other words, he's referring to Rocio, she should be less selfish. He didn't really go into details why, but I think if you've seen Marwa's videos, that compound of his, there is 24/7 people. He's very welcoming, welcomes everybody. Everyone is welcome. Rocio couldn't actually cope really well with this because I think it was just annoying her, like, okay, this is our house, but why do we always have people coming in and out? So I can understand that it can be frustrating for her. And another thing, it's two different cultures. My honest opinion is I don't think that they used each other. I don't think Marwa or Rocio used each other. Rocio made more sacrifices than Marwa, and they should have met each other halfway. Rocio knew she wants a city life, she's not a village girl. Marwa should have also sacrificed moving to Nairobi, a city. That's number one, because she moved from Argentina to Kenya and specifically to Nyambohanze. So Marwa could have also moved from Nyambohanze to Nairobi. I understand he has built himself in the village and that's where he feels comfortable, that's where he has his community. But this lady has left her community, her family, all the way in Latin America to come to Africa. So that's one. Number two, I think they should have communicated more. In relationship, you need to come together, sit down together, see what is going well, what is not going good, what can we adjust, what can we also work on. So I feel like that was also lacking. And in terms of goals, support each other's goals. Though I do know Marwa was advocating for her to pick up her music career and everything, but she felt like in the village she couldn't achieve this. There was no opportunity for her in the village. However, in Nairobi, there would have been an opportunity for her. And also them moving to Nairobi, Marwa could still be coming back and forth to the village. So that's one thing. So I think there was lack of communication, lack of unity, and lack of accountability. See where you are going wrong and where you can adjust also. And also a major thing in relationship is reflect. And now I feel like I'm giving you guys relationship advice, which I'm not qualified for, let me tell you that. So yeah, I think these are all things, not really major issues. They could have worked this out. This is again my opinion. One thing I'm also proud of Mara is that he didn't come online and bash Rocio. Absolutely not. He said, I'm only going to speak about this matter just once. Just once. And after this live video, you will never hear me speaking about Rocio again. And that could be for him how he copes with it. We have to respect it. He also mentioned, I am not the person or a content creator that I'll come and try and make views based off my relationship with my family or my mom. Like I mentioned in my previous video, he is not someone who'll come and tell you ABC. Basically, he won't put his dirty laundry out there, which I really respect him for, because other people may do just to gain more followers, to gain subscribers, and to gain views. I am not that type of person. Hata fanya. And by the way, guys, I speak Swahili also. Did you know that? Now you know. Do I think they used each other? No. Do I think Rocio used Marwa? No. Do I believe she settled for a lifestyle that she actually didn't want? Yes, because of love. Do I think she regrets it? I think she does. Personally, I do think Rocio regrets settling for a lifestyle that she actually didn't want. She says out of the relationship, she's glad Maisha came out and she really loves Maisha. You can tell that. Advice, if they ever watch this video, is please come together and speak. Communication builds a nation. Without communication, you will burn a lot of bridges. We all know communication builds a nation. Come together, please speak, because the only person that will suffer in this relationship is the son, Maisha, nobody else. because Rocio is an adult, Marwa is an adult. The only person that is going to suffer in this relationship is going to be their son, Maisha. I do believe Rocio has a strong support system back in Latin America. And you can also see she's now traveling independently. She's moving around in Argentina. She's doing a lot more things in Argentina compared to Nyabohanze. Nyabohanze, she was just around the village, going to the market, and that's it. I do strongly believe that she settled for a lifestyle that wasn't hers. Obviously, I went to the comment section. I read a few comments, which actually made quite a few sense. Comment number one, somebody mentioned this relationship started on the internet and it ended on the internet too. Number two, Rocio coming on YouTube and saying that she publicly announces her separation from Marwa triggered a lot of people. You may now wonder, why did it trigger a lot of people? It's because most of her subscribers are actually Marwa's subscribers. Because remember, on my previous video, I told you Marwa has elevated his whole village. And when I say the whole village has elevated due to Marwa, best believe, because your subscribers are mainly Marwa's subscribers. So this triggered a lot of people. A lot of people started saying, Rocio used Marwa, and now that she has a child so that she can have money, now she's decided to leave Marwa. Rocio gave us some signs that she actually wanted to leave this relationship, because if you go back, I believe a video with Jamaican uncle was telling her, reassuring her everything will be fine, don't leave the horses behind, don't leave the villa behind, you've built so much, you guys have come far together. When she also traveled alone to London, I believe, and she went to Nairobi alone for a few days, was also quite a strong indication that she wants to leave. It was kind of indicating that she wants to leave, and due to all these major factors that she had mentioned before. When you watch people's videos, some people just think, oh, I'm coming to watch and I'm gone, I scroll to the next video. No, there are people out there that really come to investigate the videos. They come to analyze all these videos. They're seeing your body language, how you interact with people, how you respond to people. All these things people can see. Even if you're trying to perform or act in a video, people will notice if it's actually being genuine or you're not being genuine. A lot of subscribers mentioned that they could sense and they could feel that Rocio was not being herself in the village. And personally, I believe she settled for something that she actually didn't want. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying she settled for a relationship that she didn't want. No, she settled for a lifestyle that she actually didn't want. A lifestyle that is not who she is. From her previous videos, um, in Mexico, in Argentina, when she was traveling, you could see and you could sense that she's a city girl. She wants to be in a vibrant city. She wants to be somewhere where there is a lot of movement, And in Nyabohanze, the village, it's not that developed like Argentina or like London or like Nairobi. It's an upcoming city. So you could really tell that it's not her. Even now, if you watch her videos, she's going to get her nails done. She's going out with Maisha somewhere. She's going to have food. All these things she's doing. However, in Nyabohanze, it is not possible because it's still upcoming. So when I say she settled for a lifestyle that she actually didn't want, that is what I mean. Not for a relationship that she didn't want. Because some people may take this out of context and say, oh, she's being negative. Da, 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 da. No, I'm not being negative. Marwa didn't really go into why they separated. He actually kept it very calm and collective. He did say, I am not going to make any content about my personal life. I've never been that guy and I never want to be that guy. He said, I'm only going to speak about my relationship with Rocio in this one live video. And after that, I will never speak about Rocio. Whoever comes to me to speak about Rocio, I am going to block and delete that person. I think he is hurt, to be honest. You can tell when a man is hurt and you can tell when a woman is hurt. I think both of them are hurt, and me personally, I think they should come together and speak how they're going to move forward and what is their plan going to be. Because at the end of the day, Maisha needs to see his dad saying that he's building all this life so that his son would never have to work, and because he's come a long way, to be honest. Marwa has come a long way. If you see his journey, is actually very inspiring, you know. You can't say that he didn't come a long way. Not just yet. Do I need to move? So, yeah. Anyways, these are my honest opinions. I hope this video was not negative and this is not to bash anyone. Marwa inspires me. I really love what he's doing and he has long term vision. His goals are long term. He's not only seeing till here, he's seeing far ahead. He's building a legacy for himself and his family. To me personally, he's an inspiration to me. I do look up to him somehow because he's built this massive villa that I would also want to build back home, building a farm now. And I know eventually his long term goal is to make this an Airbnb or a farm or a resort, I think. So yes, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe and go watch my video how to improve your finances. Okay, that video could be for anyone. It doesn't have to be for people that live in England or America. Also learn from that video in Africa. It will teach you basic finance goals and how you can manage your money. So make sure you go watch that video and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.